Alrighty, so just got back from the thrift store and saw this nice big old bag of Legos. $3.99 right there. So picked that up for $4.32 after tax. So here we are. We're gonna go through it. I already kind of opened it a little bit. The platforms are sticking out, so I kind of had to do it. Didn't want those to break in transit. So right at the top, nice little Bionicle, kind of a little bit of a newer Bionicle. Never really got into Bionicles after like 2003. Of course, the big platforms, that's pretty cool. Someone definitely took a lot of time to either arrange those or build the set that they came with, but a good platform nonetheless, no cracks. Always good to have those. And then the big platform, always see those broken in thrift store bags. It's a big crack going down or big chip on the side, but that's in really good shape. Save that for later. Some more generic pieces. Looks like some, maybe like a city set or something in here. That's definitely Star Wars. That's the Droid transport with the gun turret. Yep, there's the bottom piece of it. Like that, I believe. And then it had the turret on top. Some good figures in that set. So, and here's your crap Playmobil that thrift store workers love to throw in there. Surprised to see more Mega Blocks and Connects and Playmobil stuff thrown into big bags like that. Yep, there's the top of it. So looks like it's pretty well complete, the main pieces. But I guess we'll see what other figures are with it in there. That's kind of an interesting, like a angled piece. First minifig, pretty cool, like little explorer guy. It looks to be from like a newer set, and I don't really recognize him, but he's pretty cool. The little minifigure, probably at least $2 or $3. Any Lego minifigure, that's another one of those corner pieces. Some more, oh, that's cool. Little conehead droid. Usually those came in like battle packs, so we might see more of those. That's like a Playmobil skeleton. So are we dealing medieval knight skeleton pieces? Oh, that's cool. That's a collector series little stand there. Those are always good to have. Clone Trooper, maybe an early Clone Trooper with the see-through helmet. It doesn't have the Jango Fett head. It's a bag of those dark blue pieces, probably from that set right there. We got another big piece. It's like a trap door almost that they would like fall in, but maybe it's that Explorer guy came in that set there that I had never seen that set before. Oh, that's nice right there. Nice lightsaber blade. And it's always good to have extras of those around. A little bag of small pieces that people who took apart their Lego sets always put the small pieces in bags, which I guess is smart. I just never did it. That's pretty cool. Super Battle Droid with the rocket arm. You usually don't see the rocket arm too much. Usually it's double the just standard arms, but that's pretty cool. That's probably $4 or $6 minifigure right there. And then a regular Battle Droid. He's got the turned arm, so he's a little bit newer. Turned hand. That's the side of that transport. Some more pieces like that. Oh, that's cool. Skeleton with a cape. It's a pretty good condition cape. So it's always good to have extra capes. A little horse, a little generic horse. Really good neck joint on that one. $3 or $4. Some more kind of just generic pieces. Oh, there he is. Wow, that's a good fig. That's the new Grievous. Not as valuable as the old Grievous, but a lot more detail. And I think I like the newer Grievous because the detail in the head and the feet and stuff. So he's a good fig to have. I hope he's all in there. Hope he's all in the bag, but we'll see. Usually when they have lots of moving parts like that, you don't get them all, and you get them into just generic bags from thrift stores and garage sales and stuff. That's cool. Hoth pilot. I think he's a Hoth pilot, probably just generic X-Wing, but a lot of these same pilots came in the Hoth set, so looking out for those now. Nice little knight. That's pretty complete too. Good little knight, $3 figure. You know, with the little nub end sword like that. Another Playmobil, little French guy. Like Queen or something, princess maybe, Playmobil. That's cool. Another little Ninjago. Well, I guess his sword was on his back. Good little Ninjago to have. Always good to see them. They sell pretty well. You put them in a big lot, and for $10, do like 5 of them for $10 on Craigslist or something. People usually come pick them up. Good joints, really good joints on all the figures I'm finding so far. It seems like they maybe were built once and then not played with anymore. So hopefully that's the case for the rest of them. Oh wow, that's a good Luke too. That's the Luke from the booklet, the picture book that was on the front. It was like a little plastic bubble. So he's always missing whenever you see those books at garage sales or Goodwill. So he's a good fig to have. Again, tight joints. Good lightsaber too. Generic little city worker guy. Kind of looks like a space. Has a little space emblem. So he probably got Frankensteined out with that head. Doesn't look like a regular head that would be on a fig like that. So. What the heck? Like Easter bunny or something. That's another good knight. It's another good little nub sword knight. So there's probably a few other knight pieces in there. That's good. The $2 or $3 all day long for those. Put them with the ninjas and sell them as a big lot. Policeman guy, or I don't know, some type of city set guy. Probably the right head, it looks like. Oh, there he is. There's the Grievous ship. I guess it's missing most of its parts, its pods on the side, and its cockpit and stuff. So I guess that confirms that this has Grievous in it. In the bag, at least. Another good little Ninjago. Tight joints, $2 or $3 fig again. Put them with other Ninjagos. Platforms. That's kind of cool. Clone gunner, right head, missing an arm though, but it's kind of a more uncommon body than just the regular white. It's like Playmobil. It's like a guinea pig or something, like a guinea pig farm. There's like 4 of them in there. Good clone head droid. He's always good to have. They're always good for army building. They look good when they're all lined up and stuff. So, oh, this is it right here. Tauntaun. I saw him on the outside of the bag before I bought it. He was pressed up against it, so I knew I had to buy it because Tauntaun, even, I guess he's missing his saddle and his little harness there in the front, but even in this condition, $5 to $7. So, I mean, he doubled my money for just this one figure, this whole bag. So that's always a good deal to find him, especially with both horns. Those horns are really hard to come across, and there's only one per side, so they're even harder to find and complete Tauntaun like that. So he's a good one to have. If I can find the saddle, maybe $8 or $10 for him. Hopefully some Hoth people in there as well. Looks like a little A-wing body, but like a generic face and pants. So again, $2 or $3. That's kind of cool. Prince of Persia. I guess he's missing the dagger that came with him. Looks like he's pretty complete though, but even this complete, the Prince of Persia figures really didn't hold their value. He's probably only $5 or $6. The Prince of Persia really, I think just the, is it the ostriches or some type of animal in one of the Prince of Persia sets pretty expensive, like $20. Maybe the ostriches, I forget. But a good figure to have. More Mega Blocks. That's another good collector series platform. Turtle and like a cannon. Mega Blocks always had more detail, but I always like the Lego solid build more. It's like a, you know what it might be, is one of those games where you like had just the little baby figures and they moved around and like their own little pieces. It's like a board game, but it's like, oh yeah, here we go. That's them right there, those little ones. You moved them around like one at a time, and I guess you had to like accomplish a goal and you played with your friends and all that. I never really got into those sets, but you always see them at Goodwill for $1 or a garage sale for $1. So that's pretty cool. More platforms, a little bit more Playmobil stuff. Oh, here we go. That's just, oh no. Wow, look at that. Ayla Secura. That's in great shape. Wow. That's really nice arms, no cracks. I bet that blade went to her that we found. Yep, right there. Right there, look at that. Wow, that minifig, she's in this shape, she could probably bring $12 or $15. Jeez. That's really good to find in that big lot. I wasn't expecting that because I didn't see other pieces. they would indicate she was in there. So that's really nice. Yeah, probably the best fig so far. Probably up there with the Tauntaun if it was complete. All right. Oh wow. Okay. Little sumo guy. Wow, that was really lucky to find. Usually you don't find the little trophy that he came with. Wow. Surprised that didn't fall off. It gives me hope for the rest of Grievous's body, that the people at the thrift store didn't throw in all the little tiny pieces like this into another little bucket and separated them out. So another good little collector. We can put him on his stand, I guess. He's $8 or $10 in this condition. Wow, that's nice. Good to have those little series figures. Always really popular. Oh yeah, here's more. Here's more of the little guys for that board game thing. The grandmas always bought the kids thinking that they would play with them. That's a good hat. That's Cad Bane hat. I know Cad Bane's like a $12 or $15 figure complete, but his hat's pretty hard to come across as well. I think it came exclusive to him, maybe like one other set. It's a good hat. It gives me hope that there's a good Cad Bane in there. That'd be really nice. Playmobil tree with two droids hanging out in it. That's cool. Little droids, little copper body droid, probably from Battle Pack. Another generic droid with the turned hand. So always good for army building on those droids. Two more little city guys. I think this guy, he may have gone with that Explorer set because there's two of them, but I don't know what sets they were in. But there's two of them, and they're like really good condition too. So I don't know. Little doctor. Well, probably the head's not right because he's wearing sunglasses, but the little body part with that mat. Oh, it looks like maybe a hoodie. It might be right. I thought it was a mask that doctors wore, but I guess it's not, with a little hood on the back. Good little generic figure, always worth $2 or $3. Those little ones, put them in a lot. Okay, here we go. More city figures. Looks like the robber body, Frankenstein with the head, and then a little, almost looks like a surfer guy here. Wonder if that was for the other body. We can put that for $2 or $3 a piece on those. Ugh, the bane of every thrift store bag, these discount Legos. These third-party piece of crap Legos that are trying to, they'll do the Call of Duty and the Halos and stuff, and they just are not good at all. I just hate finding these, and they usually mix them 50-50 with good Legos in bags like this, which is why I'm really happy to just find half a body and all those other authentic Legos. So that's kind of cool. That's like a fold-out chair. Looks like Playmobil though. More cones. More of these like green cones I keep seeing. These green cones, it makes me think there's a Harry Potter set. Usually you find these with Harry Potter stuff, but I don't know where the Harry Potter would be. Got a little Mandalorian warrior. Good head too. $3 or $4 figure. Good for army building. These guys, they came in those battle packs. It's always good to have those. Another droid with a gun on that one. So I think we're up to a few droids now. That's a good bridge too. That's a really good bridge to have. Always good to build with those. Another mast. We're on a pirate too. I wonder if there's pirate stuff in here. I guess that's a pretty good flag too. $2, $3 flag. More figures by the minute. Another Ninjago $2, $3 figure. Another, I guess that's a complete robber $2, $3 figure. A little bit more Playmobil as we dive into it. Oh wow, that's a really good figure too. That's another collector series. Minotaur. Wow, that's a good figure. That's really good shape too, with both horns. Usually you don't see that too much. Yeah, I guess we can put him on the platform. I guess he went with the sumo guy, but I think his weapon was like it's like a spear or an axe or a sword or something. So maybe that's, if we find one of those in this bag, it might be his weapon. I'll do some research after, but I think he looks pretty complete. So as we look further into it, we see another droid. I guess that was the leader droid. He's got the yellow on his head, and then another skeleton. So again, $2 or $3 a piece on those. Got some Playmobil. So, oh, here it is. Yep. There's your confirmation on what I was saying about. Those all went to that roll the dice game, and it's not real Legos, but it's like Legos, and you get to move around. I never played those games, but you always see them at Goodwill for $1 or $2, and same thing at garage sales. So Another common figure. Looks Frankenstein out, but he looks to be in good shape. That's pretty cool armor with the chains. So, you know, they're $2 or $3. Wow, another good Ninjago. So that's the black, blue, and 2 red Ninjagos now. So that would be a pretty good lot to put on Craigslist. I'll probably put those together and ask like $10 and triple my money and keep some of the better figures in this bag for free. So that's pretty cool. It's always good to have little Ninjagos. They're pretty popular now, especially with the new movie. More Playmobil, another little Dungeons and Dragons little character guy, move around, little token character, little hood. Oh, that's authentic. That's a little Lego cat. That's kind of cool. You don't really see cats too much. Little helmet in there. That's kind of cool. Little crab. So there's a few little animals in there aside from those big horses. So those are always good to have around in case you want to make a specific set that needs them. So keep digging, keep finding more. I'm trying to pick out the better pieces. That's pretty cool. Skeleton horse to match the real horse. $2 or $3 right there. A few more clone guns I keep finding. I haven't found the Grievous head or arms or anything yet, so that's kind of disappointing. Or the Cad Bane stuff. I was really hoping to find those. It's like a few little good swords, little pistol. That's a pretty good clone pistol too. Those will always get lost. Like I keep finding all the little small pistols and little trophy, but I can't find a Grievous head or arm. So there's a little clone hiding in the or a little droid hiding in the catapult. So we're gonna have ourselves a pretty good droid army by the end of this. Another good helmet there. Let's see what else. I'm not really seeing a lot more Playmobil toward the bottom. And then another girl head. Oh, that's a good little bicycle right there. Oh, and I see this little clone head droid. That's pretty good right there. Yeah, I usually don't see the female hair too much, so that's good. Good bike too, good wheels. Another cone head droid. So a lot more Playmobil stuff. Good little platform, a couple more guns here in the bottom. Always good to stockpile these guns. Looks like there's a lot more guns than clone troopers, which makes me think that there was another bag of clone troopers and that this bag got kind of the smaller pieces that fell to the bottom. So, Playmobil like rifle or something on that. So some decent stuff in here. I think I got most of it. You know, I'm gonna keep finding these guns until I sort through this whole bag, but you know, as you can kind of see, not a lot of major pieces left toward the end of the bag. I think we sorted out most of the good figs. Again, with I guess that cone, these green cones must have gone to that game set with the dice, because it's Harry Potter theme. Like the little token people are Harry Potter dressed like uniforms. So I guess it was at one point a Harry Potter. Yeah, there's another one. Harry Potter little roll the dice game. Like, I guess they played it enough to build it once. I never really played with those, so. Alrighty. And then I guess that probably went to it as well. I guess those were like animal tokens. But again, how often do you see a yellow frog? You know, probably only in that set. So that's pretty cool to have. So we'll put that with all the other little animals. Put those in a baggie somewhere. But definitely the highlights of the bag. For sure, Tauntaun's up there. $5 or $8 as is. Secura's up there, probably 10 or 15 as is. Minotaur, I don't know. I'll have to research and see what weapon he has, but I'm pretty sure he's about 10. And then Sumo Wrestler is probably about 10 as well. Any of those series figs, especially older retired ones, are always worth a good bit. But even, you know, $2 a figure on all these. You know, Grievous will be a little bit more for just his parts, unless I can find him miraculously somewhere else. But I can tell you I'm not going back to the thrift store and spend $4 for another bag that's 99% connects and Playmobil just to find a Grievous head. But it's a pretty good loot. Another probably $7 or $8. So even at, you know, $2 a piece, you know, there's 10, and you know, even throwing that Prince of Persia another 20. So I'd imagine if I could get $75 for this whole bag, even some of the pieces too, it'd be a good day. So Legos are worth money, people. Don't throw them away. Someone gave this all to the thrift store for free and didn't know what they had, and it's pretty much plastic gold in some cases and more like plastic copper in these cases, but you got a few hidden gems in here, and I was glad I bought it, especially with the Tauntaun. Saw him on the outside of the bag and instantly knew that it was I would at least triple my money for $4, bring that Tauntaun in. And so hope you enjoyed the video.